right, guys, I have a question for people that are still voting Democrat. Why in the hell are you still voting Democrat? Why? Democrats are ruining the lives of Americans, but we know, folks, when the midterms come up here next month, there's going to be a lot of people that aren't very educated that's going to go out there and cast their vote for Democrats. Why? Well, they say that the Republicans are racist. They're still buying into this stuff. There's still people that actually buy into this. Guys, Hurricane Ian just came and devastated Florida. A lot of destruction. A lot of people lost their property. However, what remains there still belongs to those people. And when I read this story today, when I found out about this, I was like, man, this needs to stop. Joe Biden needs to be impeached. Kamala Harris needs to be impeached for dereliction of duty. She's supposed to be the border czar. But now, folks, we got illegal aliens in the state of Florida, in Ron DeSantis' Florida, that have actually went and looted the property of American citizens down there in Florida, where Hurricane Ian came through and just wreaked havoc. Check this out, guys. DeSantis blasts illegal alien looters after Hurricane Ian in Florida. Now, I said it before, guys. I've been through many, many hurricanes here. I have. I feel really, really bad for the people down there that have lost their property. But all that stuff that remains belongs to them. And illegal aliens, Joe Biden's illegal aliens, go down there and start stealing stuff, looting from hardworking American people. I got a major problem with that, folks. You should too. You people that vote for Democrats, you should have a problem with this too. They want these illegal aliens to come in and steal your property. And more than that, folks, I'm a bit proponent of states' rights. I am. I believe that the governor should actually be able to really enforce the border laws of the country, because we know that Beijing Biden is not doing his job. I believe that the state governors should have control over the border. Now, there is a bit of how can I actually say this? There's some bad news that can actually come with this. You put Gavin Newsom in charge of the border completely, boy, there won't be a border whatsoever. But if you give Greg Abbott and Ron DeSantis the authority, yeah, there could be some major, major change. There would be no reason to even bust these people up to New York, Martha's Vineyard, or whatever. We'll be sending them back across to Mexico where they belong. Why? Because they are illegal aliens. They do not belong here. Let's read this, guys. Most of the heartless looters busted in hurricane-ravaged Florida were illegal aliens. New York Post, they're illegal aliens. They're not illegal immigrants. They're illegal aliens. Governor Ron DeSantis announced Tuesday, as he said, he'd like to, quote, drag them out by the collars and send them back to where they came from. I completely agree. Quote, we've had 4 looters that were arrested and they need to be brought to justice, the tough governor said during an update on the devastation from historic Hurricane Ian. Quote, but 3 of the 4 are illegal aliens, said DeSantis, one of the fed up Republican governors who has been sending border crossers to Democratic sanctuary destinations. And we know that the hypocrite Democrats don't even want those people. But they want the illegal aliens to come down to Florida and Texas and destroy your property. But when the illegals actually get up there to New York, Chicago, the socialist Democrat mayors over there, they don't want them. They deport them. It says here, though, but he continues on, quote, and so these are people that are foreigners. They're illegally in our country. And not only that, they try to loot and ransack in the aftermath of a natural disaster. I wonder what Kamala Harris has to say about this. She's the border czar, right? What does Beijing Biden actually have to say about this? Nothing. Quote, I mean, they should be prosecuted, but they need to be sent back to their home country. They should not be here at all, he said. If I could, I would take those three looters. I would drag them out by the collars and I would send them back to where they came from, he said again to a clause later during the briefing. DeSantis was referring to 4 people busted in Lee County, the Florida area hit hardest by last week's devastating hurricane. And these are the criminal scumbags right here. I can show you the pictures right here. That's one of them right there. This is another one right here. We actually don't know which one is a legal resident here. We don't know. So that's the third person there. That's the fourth person. These aren't kids. They are grown adults right here. It says the 3 men and 1 woman were accused of burglary of an unoccupied structure during a state of emergency. Omar Meja Ortiz, 33, Valerie Celeste Salcedo Mena, 26, Brandon Mauricio Araya, 20, and Steve Eduardo Sanchez Araya, also 20, were all arrested Thursday. Ortiz was hit with a petite larceny charge. It was not immediately clear which of the 3 were in the country illegally. This is a major problem, folks. There's already enough crime in this country with American citizens. And when you bring in illegal aliens into this country, Joe Biden, and the border is wide open, you're just adding to the problem. You are. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris do not care about the Latinos at the Texas border. They do not care. They want you to suffer. And when it comes to the great state of Florida, obviously Joe Biden wants you to suffer as well. Because these are Joe Biden's illegal aliens that are doing this. This is the consequences here, folks, of open borders. When you don't have a border, you don't have a country. And Ron DeSantis is mad. He has every right to be mad. And you people that vote Democrat, you better wake up. Wake up. Wake up, folks, because tomorrow, guess what? These illegal aliens could actually be in your backyard. They could be looting and robbing from you. Yes, they could. Wake up, folks. Why in the world would you go out and vote Democrat in the midterms when you just see all of this crime across the country in Democrat-run cities? They don't want to prosecute crime. George Soros DAs, woke DAs, they don't want to do it. I would not be surprised, folks, if the federal government actually took these 4 individuals, found out which ones were actually illegal, and just released them. I would not be surprised. You may be thinking, that sounds crazy. No. I actually did a video, I believe, a few weeks ago, where this one illegal alien, I believe it was also in the state of Florida, if I'm not mistaken, he ended up killing a man. And we found out that he was actually here illegally and he had already been deported and he came back again. This is the consequences, folks. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and we'll catch you next time.